it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys all had a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season if you celebrate. Today we're doing a Walmart grocery haul. If you're new to my channel, on my channel I primarily do grocery hauls, cooking content, mom day in the life content. So if that is stuff that you're interested in, I would love to have you join my YouTube family. Hit the subscribe button below and give this a video a like if you enjoy. So I actually filmed this before Christmas. I did my Christmas grocery shop and life got hectic, so I didn't have time to edit. So we're gonna go ahead and do my Christmas haul right now. Some of the stuff we actually didn't use for Christmas, so we're gonna be using like the frozen appetizer stuff for New Year's, so you'll get to see what we're doing for New Year's Eve and that kind of stuff. So I hope y'all enjoy, and thanks again for watching. Let's get into our haul. I'm going to start with our cold stuff. So picked up some milk to restock that. I did pick up a big thing of orange juice to have for breakfast on Christmas morning. I don't buy orange juice all the time, but I do like to have it for special breakfasts and whatnot. I really like the Simply Orange brand. Picked up some butter for baking. I'm going to make sugar cookies, and then I'm also going to make a toffee that I'll talk about in a little bit. Picked up a ton of cheese. I've got the Colby Jack shredded, the regular shredded, a block of sharp cheddar cheese and Colby cheese for various recipes. I'm going to be making a breakfast sandwich casserole, which I've made the last 2 years for Christmas, which is so good. I'll try to link, I'm pretty sure I vlogged and I included the recipe, so I'll put that video below so you can look at it. But it's crescent rolls, sausage, so you cook the breakfast sausage ahead of time, the ground breakfast sausage, and then you put a layer of cream cheese on the crescent rolls, the sausage, you can add like cheddar cheese to it, and then another layer of crescent rolls, and you bake it. And then it comes out as like a giant breakfast sandwich almost. It's so delicious. It's so good. So I highly recommend it. So I'll link that video below so you guys can check it out. I don't know if this video will go up before Christmas or after Christmas, but it's definitely a recipe worthwhile to hold on to. Even if it's not for Christmas morning, it'd be great for just any brunch, you know? So I got 2 packs of crescent rolls. I got string cheese just for snacking. I'm trying to be better about having healthier snacks on hand, because if it's easy to access, I will grab it, like something like string cheese or a mandarin orange, because if not, I feel like I'm just grabbing really dumb snacks that aren't super good for me. So trying to find some balance during the holiday time where we're eating more treats and stuff like that. Got some half and half for a recipe, also for coffee. Some Greek yogurts. I actually did not know this, but Walmart has like the small Greek yogurts, which is great because they only have the non-fat though. Because sometimes if I get a big canister of yogurt, I don't always go through it. So I like having the small ones because me and Isaac can like split one, or just you're opening one at a time instead of opening the other one and having to use it up very quickly. Picked up actually a ton of produce. I got lettuce, these little matchstick carrots, the shredded carrots for soup. I got the cucumber, which actually Isaac really likes cucumber. He had it like a week ago. I cut it in like little sticks and he loved it. So we'll have that probably on salad or as a snack or something like that. Mandarin oranges, grapes. Me and Derek have been on a grape kick. It's so funny. Like, we've been going through grapes so quickly. And I don't know. I feel like the other fruits that we really like are not in season right now because they're super expensive. Like, I can't bring myself to spend almost $7 on strawberries. That's how much they were last night at Walmart. Or blueberries. So we've been doing grapes, which have been really good. And if you haven't tried frozen grapes, those are really good too. We went to Alabama unexpectedly recently. I just talked about it in a Get Ready With Me video. So I'll link that here if you want to watch it. But before we left, we hadn't finished up our grapes since it was such a last minute trip, and I threw them in the freezer and they're actually really good. I've also heard you can put frozen grapes in your wine to keep your wine cold without watering it down with an ice cube. So a little hack for you. Picked up some onion and then some jalapenos and some garlic. And also not on this counter are some tomatoes and bananas. Those are on my other counter. I forgot to bring them over here. So we're going to make like a homemade salsa. There's cilantro in here also. So Derek needed all those ingredients. He's going to like grill some of it and then make a smoky salsa just because he wants to. So we're going to do that at some point. I think we're going to do tacos maybe in a couple nights. So maybe we'll have chips and salsa and tacos. So that's what all that is for. And then picked up some parsley flakes, some celery salt, and some potato gnocchi. So this is for an Olive Garden gnocchi soup that I'm making today for dinner in the slow cooker. My Walmart was completely wiped out of pasta. It was wild. And I didn't need pasta, so it wasn't a big deal. But I went over to that section to see if they even had gnocchi, and it was funny because this was the only thing they had was potato gnocchi. So it worked out for me, but it was pretty wild because, I don't know, it must just be like a supply chain issue because I know a lot of people make mac and cheese for Christmas, but I can't imagine. Oh, no, I didn't think about it, but I know like people who are Italian families or are Italian, of the Italian descent, do like pasta for Christmas and stuff. So maybe that's it. Because yeah, there was like no pasta. Because I literally was going to be like, pasta's not really a Christmas thing, but I forgot. Like, no, if you're Italian, a lot of people do pasta. So maybe that's it. I don't know. Also, I haven't taken this out. This is my granulated sugar for baking. And you know how sometimes the sugar like leaks? Like literally I can see specks of sugar in the bag. So I haven't taken it out yet. But I got some sugar. And that's all of that. 'Tis the season for junk food. So I did pick up a couple freezer items because some years we've done like a Christmas Eve get together with my family where we make little appetizers for dinner. Let me know if you guys do that. I do think some people do that on Christmas. So comment below if you guys do something similar. But so on our Christmas Eve, we may go out to lunch with my family and then we're going to go to Christmas Eve Mass. So I was thinking either I would need to do a slow cooker meal so that it's ready when we get home from church, or I would need to just do something easy for dinner that night. So I'm thinking either we'll do leftovers if we go out to lunch that day, or I just grab some of the stuff to have in the freezer if Derek and I decide we want to make some appetizer type snacky foods for dinner that night. Maybe after Isaac goes to sleep, we could watch a Christmas movie and make some of this stuff. So I just grabbed it. In worst case scenario, we'll eat it another time, or maybe we'll save it for New Year's. But I got the TGI Fridays loaded potato skins. This stuff, like the TGI Fridays, like appetizers, reminds me of like my teenage years because I feel like my mom used to buy this stuff and me and my brothers would like eat it for afternoon snacks after school. So unhealthy. Mom, I can't believe you let us do that. Also puff pastries, beef franks and puff pastries, so just like little pigs in a blanket. So thought that would be really good. And then super pretzel soft pretzel bags. I didn't even know they made these. They even come with the queso dip. So we'll try these. I've obviously had like a soft pretzel before from the freezer section, but never the little nuggets. And then I did pick up some healthy frozen food. I got 2 bags of broccoli because we're just pretty low on our frozen vegetables. And Isaac really likes broccoli. So sometimes, even if Derek and I aren't going to like eat broccoli, I'll make him broccoli and he'll have it. And then we'll like eat the leftovers the next day. So I think that was actually all the freezer food. I didn't grab too much. Ironically, for it being this time of year, I did pick up a lot of fresh produce. So I'm proud of myself. Like, don't have that much junk food in this haul. Finishing up with some non-cold stuff, I picked up some hot dog rolls. We have some leftover hot dogs that are open in the fridge that we need to grill. So I figured we'd do that for either like an easy lunch or dinner this weekend. Picked up some yellow mustard, just restocking because we're out. If you hear babbling, Isaac's in the living room and his bouncer, so he's watching some Blue's Clues. Picked up some rice checks. These are the cinnamon checks. They're so good. I try to not buy sugary cereal, but this cereal is my exception. It's so delicious. I don't eat it super often, but I always like to have some type of cereal in the pantry when I'm craving cereal. Picked up light brown sugar for baking. I'm going to make, a toffee. That's what I need to talk about. So I made this delicious toffee that I made last year and I forgot about it. And then I saw someone post on Instagram the same recipe and it jogged my memory and I was like, oh, I should make that. And I just conveniently had all the ingredients on hand for our Christmas party that we hosted a couple weeks ago. So I made it. It was such a huge hit. It was all gone. All the toffee I put out
was all gone, and it freezes really well too. So if you make it, it makes a lot, but then you can freeze it and you can kind of pull it out as you need it. So it's perfect to have in the freezer for when you're craving like a late night like sweet treat. You can just pull out a piece. So I highly recommend that. I'll try to find the recipe and I'll link it below for you guys. Oh wait, I forgot to grab my chocolate chips. This is the problem with filming these the day after, I've noticed. So I was recently talking about in my catch-up video how I haven't filmed a grocery haul in so long, and I feel like the reason is I go grocery shopping and then I get home and Derek will have been watching Isaac, or I'll take Isaac with me grocery shopping, and then when I get home I can't like put everything out and film because I'm usually like, you know, taking care of Isaac and trying to get stuff like situated when I get home. So it hasn't worked out recently. But then when I film these videos the day after, it's so much more work because I've already put everything away and I have to pull everything back out. You know what I mean? And then I film and I'm like forgetting stuff because I forgot I've put it away. Anyways, you guys probably don't care. But anyways, so sorry I'm forgetting stuff, and I know there's stuff I probably will just forget and you guys won't see. So I'll show you the receipt at the end of this. So anyways, back to the toffee recipe. So basically what it is you make a homemade caramel. So you melt butter, you add brown sugar, you bring it to a boil for like a minute. It makes a caramel. You lay the graham crackers out in the cookie sheet. Then you pour the caramel over top and you bake it for like 5 minutes on like a low temperature. I feel like it's like 300 or 325. Then when it comes out, you sprinkle it with chocolate. And then I like to top it with a sea salt, which I can't find. That's somewhere on my counter. But I like to put a little sea salt on top of it. And then you let it refrigerate for like an hour. And then you break it up into pieces. And it's, guys, it's so addicting. And it's so easy. So like, if you're not a baker, it's really hard to mess this up. You know what I mean? You don't need a stand mixer. You don't need to measure ingredients. It's just, the only thing you measure is the brown sugar and that's it. So I highly recommend that. I'll find the recipe and link it for you guys. Wow, I feel like I really got off on a tangent. Okay, so then I got some Tostitos. I got the thin and crispy because like I mentioned, Derek's going to make salsa at some point. So I wanted to have those on hand. I restocked our freezer bags. And, yeah, I don't really have much to say about freezer bags. Oh, guys. Moms out there, this is me like, oh my gosh, it's 4 days till Christmas. I have so much to do. This is total like mom Christmas brain. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, so then I got soft soap because we have soap, but my hands are so broken out. I have eczema. And I use all the scented soaps because I love them, but then my hands are broken out. And then I have to go back to my like reliable soft soap that's so good for my hands. So I picked that up. I actually picked up another bottle too, but I think I already put it away. And then we talked about the graham crackers. I did pick up our dog Oreo a little gingerbread toy because we always like to give him something for Christmas and put something in his stocking. And I'm a bad dog mommy and I haven't gotten him anything yet. So I picked that up at Walmart. If I have time, I'll probably run out to PetSmart to get him like a snack or something, but we'll see if it happens. Like, we're getting so close and I feel like I'm really running out of time. Let me grab my receipt and we'll go over the rest of the stuff. Here's the receipt. Hopefully there's not too much background noise from the TV, but here's everything. So I'm sure I forgot to pull some stuff out. Like, now that I'm looking at this, I know I forgot to pull out my chicken that I bought, which was like 3 chicken breasts and some sour cream. But here's everything if you want to like pause and you can look at the individual prices. And then I also picked up some gift cards. So I'm going to like stop it at the end so you guys won't see my total. But, yeah, I don't know if my family is going to watch this. So I'm going to pause it here. So the total was $285, knowing that there were 3 gift cards on here that were $2 $50 gift cards and then also a $25 gift card.
So that concludes my haul for today. Again, if you guys enjoyed it, I would love if you could give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you join my YouTube family in the new year, and I'm so excited for all the content I'm going to put out in 2024. I can't believe it's around the corner, but thank you guys again so much for your love and support, and I hope you all have a very healthy and happy new year. See you all soon. Bye.